Almighty morning. Welcome in, welcome in.
Blue on blue.
Yes, a little different. Well, actually, the background works really well with the design on your shirt today,
Yes.
Mr. Pisces himself. This is his
This
fishy
is my
shirt.
Pisces shirt.
Yes. And then you have a um, watery type of background that I think fits.
Camouflage. They'll never see me.
We see you very well. It's the shirt and the background blend together. So you're looking cute.
Yeah. Yes. Still going for that 35. But
Good luck with that.
yeah,
Good luck.
that's what a lot of people tell me. Nobody hear you.
Yep, we got a couple people here. Well, they're here and they're back and forth. Welcome in, welcome in. It is what the second Friday of. Is this the second or third Friday?
410.
Yeah, it's the second.
Must be
No,
second-ish.
second-ish. Yeah,
7 and
it
7
is the
is
second.
14. So
7 and 3 is 10. So it's the second
Hmm.
Friday of April. So it's like we're halfway through April.
I was thinking about that already.
Yeah.
Because I think in April, everybody's thinking about taxes. Okay, did I get that done? Did I get that done? Did I get that?
Yeah. I'm thinking about taxes too. Not fast enough, but I'm thinking about it.
I'm getting a refund this year.
Congratulations. And Victor is in the house. Hello, Victor. How
Hello,
you
Victor.
doing,
You're-
sir?
You're early today.
Yeah. I thought I had good charge on
Hello,
my
sir.
phone.
Hello, sir. Andrew.
Hello, Andrew. Welcome in. Yeah, we're both straight.
Yeah,
It's closer over here, but we're looking at
find my
the big one.
distance.
Yeah. Exactly. And checking on the other channels, see what's going on there. So it looks like personal channels are not posting on
Do I need to
the
do
chat
phone
again.
call? Do I need to do this?
That's up to you.
Oh, I didn't know if it was.
You don't have to. I'm just sharing
Okay.
with everybody. Make sure they know we're here.
Andrew, what's happening in your world? As Victor, are you in? You're not in snow now. It's not that time of year, is it?
Is there snow in Sweden right now, Victor?
I see a
That
lot
was
of
his
snow.
question.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Davey. Look at all these guys coming in. Usually the women are here first.
Kind of like.
Usually it's women first, so timelines are crazy at the moment. Okay. So are you getting snow? Hi, Gupta. All the guys are in today.
Yeah,
Where are those
the
girls?
team.
Hey, girls. Hey, ladies.
I need to tell you my crazy story.
Oh, no, you didn't.
May I get a reading?
Yes.
Source. Long story short, I'm on a job with Luke. We have 2 trucks up there. He's in mine, I'm in his. Basically, what happens in the middle of the job, I go to the back of my truck and I open the door to get something and realize my kit that I solder with for pipes and stuff
Yeah.
is not there. What the heck? This clear, and this thing is big. You can't miss it. There's this big vacuum in the back of my truck where it's not there. And I'm thinking, where did I leave this thing? Where is it? What did I do with it? We aren't using this job, and I panicked. So I think, well, at worst, I just have to buy new stuff. And I go back to what we're doing. I come back to the truck probably half hour later. It's there. This kit is there. This thing's this big. I was sharing this morning with
Oh, wow.
Kristen and them. And I'm going, what the heck? Twilight Zone stuff?
Yeah,
And
it does happen.
Well, it's never happened to me. And I'm going, what the heck? So I don't know whether they're messing with me, whether I'm in this time warp. It was just, I've heard of people, and I sort of sloughed it off when I hear them talking about, oh, yeah. What were you smoking kind of thing? And
It's real stuff, people. It's real.
I didn't know who to talk to, who to tell.
Well,
It came back.
and someone had said when that happens, when you just put it there, you walk out of the room, you come back, it's gone,
Yeah,
and nobody else is in the house.
yeah.
One person told me that say fairies, get it back here now, or I'm going to ring a bell.
Is it the bells bother the fairies?
Supposedly, and they leave and come back, and there it is again. So
this is crazy. This is like a big toolbox. It's a 1.5 feet by a foot. It's A big
It's not
box.
small.
Oh, wow. So another thing to add to my life experience, I guess.
Yeah. Been doing those lessons Scott gave me last time. Move it, move it. Okay, good, 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 good. Um, what was the question I had? Oh, Victor says it's springtime, so there's no snow.
Okay.
But somehow you saw
I
snow
saw
for
snow
him.
around him like it
So
was
do you
cold.
think that snow will come?
Not for a while, but it was just funny. I just saw him outdoors with wolves. Are you hanging out with wolves, Victor?
I know he likes bears better than wolves. Just saying. But I don't think he'd mind hanging out with wolves if they're biker. Just kidding. I know you a little bit. Oh, speaking of Victor, I'll be interviewing him on April 29th. So please come in
Well,
and
Andrew, always going
see
to be
that.
on the thing.
Yeah, he's going to talk about his life and autism too,
Interesting.
because he wants to be able to help people.
Yeah, that would be a good perspective for him.
Yeah.
Miss Pamela is there.
Yes, Pamela is coming. Lizzie Ann is in. So the girls are coming in. Hey, girls, the guys beat you in today. I mean, we've got Gupta, we've got Victor, Andrew, and Davy Jones. I mean, yeah. There's a few others still missing, but that's a lot of them. Anyway, yeah. And I'm going to read the message I have for tomorrow, and tell me how many of you feel
Well,
this.
that's my message.
Yeah, this is for Scott. Tell me how many of you believe this is definitely for Scott.
I think have a vote.
Yeah, or for you. I mean,
Yeah.
if this works for you, or if this resonates with you, please let me know. Here's the message. This is where your power is leaking. That's the hook, okay? Hello, beautiful ones. This is where your power is leaking. Every time you say yes when you mean no, every time you overextend to keep the peace, that's not kindness. That's self abandonment. How many of you guys experienced that? Really? Okay. You are the most important person in your life. So choose you. Because when you love yourself unconditionally, you align with the Creator's love for you and rise above with love. That's tomorrow's message, but that's message every day for Scott and all of us that keep saying yes when we really should be saying no. So I hope that helps. Hello, Katie. Welcome in. You got wolves. Was dreaming a lot of them, but if you
I saw
can
that.
see my partner
Okay,
coming, he's always wanting to know his partner. Like I said, the girls are coming in too. Here we go, girls. Thank you. All the guys came in first thing this morning, and now the girls, the ladies, are
Ooh.
showing up. I appreciate
Soup
that.
is wanting something. Who was the first one in?
Yeah. Victor was the first one in. That's why we're talking about
Okay.
Victor real quick.
I didn't.
Okay. And then Andrew came in, but he hasn't said, he hasn't put his his question in yet. I'm good at self abandonment. Apparently, I'm getting better at saying no.
I can totally relate to you. Katie.
Katie.
Yeah.
Katie Newkirk.
I'm getting
Yes.
better at that.
Yes, and all of us need to practice it. I mean, I'm a day or two younger than Scott, but I work on it every day too. I want him to feel better because he wants to be 30 again. So
35.
just
I'll take-
saying
not
hello
being
and
greedy. I'll take 30.
happy Friday.
85, you're in early today.
Yeah, but she's working. She's probably working, getting wrapped up for the weekend. Scott, bring it on. Ha ha ha. Highest and greatest for
Davy
Davy.
Jones.
Thank you. Okay, let's go back to, I think it's Gupta as the first question in. And Andrew, what is your question? Because I will put you in as soon as you have your question
Yeah.
in.
Have your questions ready.
Ooh, I like that. Was that,
That was my German
I was going to say, is that Colonel
imitation.
Klink?
Yeah. Was it Klink?
I'm sorry. I'm
That's a different generation.
I'm dating both of us for the when
I
I
was
do
talking
that.
to Luke
Gupta. I
yesterday
have
about
Gupta in here. Here's
if he knew
Gupta.
who the Adams family were, and he did not. I said, "What?"
Oh my good. You know they have a Wednesday movie. They have Adam's Family. They have a lot
I
of
told
that.
him a little bit. He said, "Well, that was 4 years before I was born." I said, "Well, I thought maybe you saw the reruns." Anyway, I turned him on to Adam's Family in the movie.
I was gonna say there's so much Adam's Family out there right now. Okay, thank you, Andrew. I will.
Okay, group.
And
What's your question of the day?
yeah, he got. I thought he put a question in, and I must not have grabbed it. But he did ask for reading. Let me. Oh, sorry. All comments. I gotta put that in real quick. Okay. Gupta says, yes, I'm here. Okay, yes, I'm here, Gupta. What is your question? Other than reading, I thought you had put it in there and I thought I grabbed it, but I'm backing up. Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah.
You know, it's interesting, Andrew. I asked that. My version of that is what would you have me understand or know at this moment, kind of thing.
Okay. Well, let's go get Gupta done so we can get to
General
Andrew.
message.
Yes, he wants a general.
They're showing me you holding a bouquet of daisies in your hand, and I'm hearing the words at the same time, stop and smell the roses. Are you not paying attention to who you are, what you're going through in your life, what's happening? Oh, there's the word introspective. You're not looking inward, my friend. How's that for a message? I want you to turn it introspective is an interesting word. It came up yesterday, and they're giving it to me now. You know, you got to spend your days for your own benefit, just figuring out who you are. And that means looking inside, questioning inside, wondering why you did what you did, wondering how you could do it better next time or make it smoother among maybe other people you're connected with when things don't go right. Okay, what can I do better next time? It's all the evolution process. So I'm going to give you the word introspective to write it down 100 times. Introspect, introspect. Ooh, I think we hit home.
You just said, oh.
I saw the picture, you know, when I saw you holding the daisies. That would strike me as a focus moment. You know, like have you ever picked up a bouquet of flowers and your first instinct is to smell them, but you're focused on that flower. Your world has narrowed down. So I want you to focus on you, look inside, and ask yourself, okay, what do I need to know? How can I do things better, etc., etc.
Yeah. And Victor, we already started with you, and now he's coming for a general question.
Oh, he came around, sneaked in the back door.
No, he said that he. I mean, we talked about him to begin with.
Yeah.
And now he wants
we were bonding,
another question. Yeah. Anyway, you didn't really have a question, but we just started because he saw the snow and the
biker.
Snow and the wolves.
I saw this neat thing about, oh, you could try this, Victor. I think the child had cerebral palsy. It was a young male, and he had a motorcycle fetish. I think he was passing, or he was starting to become terminal. And the mother sent out a request to some locals if they would just ride by on his birthday or something. 1,500 bikers showed up. I thought that was amazing. There were motorcycles, and he was so excited. He was along the side of the road, and they were waving to him.
Yeah,
that's what made me think of the biker thing.
Yeah, and I do want to mention that there's a lot of YouTube videos. You can tell the difference between the AI and the real stuff, and bikers are out there really helping out.
Yeah, they do. They get involved in
with children and helping people out. And every year they do the rides, and I think rides are coming up soon again. I know there was a ride earlier, but there'll be more. Okay.
Gupta, I'm proud of you already. That's great if you can make that affirmation. But the more I'm thinking about you, the more clear it's becoming. Yeah, go inward. You're sort of like everything gets your attention. You're focused outward,
Yes,
outward.
yes. And you're also concerned about who's on the other side. And they've been coming in for you too. So I really do.
Okay, Victor, are you ready? Because here it comes. I have no idea what it is.
Oh, well, thank you, Pam. It usually doesn't work that way because I always refer to the cute one first. I'm just saying. Anyway, see, he agrees. He agrees. Anyway, and anything that Gabriel wants to say, he definitely makes sure he
Ooh,
he
be careful
does.
what you ask for on that one.
Yeah.
Um,
General is the same. See, I wish we would do highest and greatest good because I don't really want
well,
any
we'll,
generals
we'll,
coming in.
we'll switch it to highest grades. But are we
Yeah.
done with Victor?
Gupta.
No.
No, we're Gupta. We'll get back to Victor eventually because he
We're
keeps
done with
coming
Gupta.
back up.
He
You're
got it.
done with Gupta?
I'm done with Gupta.
You're done with Gupta.
Yes.
Okay.
Go for it.
Can I do it?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Are you sure? You sure?
I give you permission.
Ooh, those are fight words, dude. Women do not ask permission. I'll put it that way.
Not the strong ones, anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, Gupta. Um, and your gut is definitely in need of attention. Your solar plexus, that's your yellow chakra. So definitely look into that because it's filled, but there's not a whole lot of movement and energy there. So it's pretty stagnant at the moment. And they're also saying balancing is very important, grounding, balancing, and energy movement. I know you're in northern India. Thank you. Just laughing. Yeah, when you're practicing mediumship, you really don't want generals coming in. Just say, because yeah, that'd be pretty heavy. Okay. Do you get out side very often? Because it's like they want you to walk a different path. Get out, walk outside. I'm not seeing a whole lot of pavement nearby, but I'm seeing a lot of busyness in the street. Not in the street, just around you. So please get outside, more isolated and ground. I do not know which you prefer, water, but I keep seeing sand, dirt. So that's what they're saying, more earthy type of stuff instead of water or air. But you do need to breathe in the air. Work on breathing techniques. I know you probably have a lot more experience with breathing techniques, so hopefully you can choose ones that's best for you, what resonates with you, and work on that in order to while you're northwest. Okay. Oh, I was thinking northeast, so you're northwest. Okay. So work on the breathing while you're doing the introspective. Bleh. What was the word?
Introspective. Introspective.
Yes. Oh, water. You prefer water. Do you have a lot of water around you? Maybe that's what the dirt is leading you to the river or the creek. Anything else? They just keep saying um, energy, movement, balance, and introspective is what's most important with you at this time. Oh, and the energy is coagulating in your solar plexus. So start moving. No, you don't have water. Okay, so get walking, get movement. Um, when you get back, get a bowl of water, put some sea salt or Himalayan salt in it, and put your feet in it if you can. A bucket or something. Put your feet in it so you have the water. And add salt to it so it gives you more minerals. Anything else? No, but I can go swimming. Okay. Okay. Any tidbits from Gabriel? Well, you're
No, they're saying he got it loud and clear.
okay. Cool.
So we're good.
All righty. Thank you. Okay. And that was Gupta. Now, Andrew had his. That's what happens when I do multiple times. All right, Andrew. You're next. And he was the first one to put in his question. So we got for Andrew. Let me just put what he put it first.
Andrew, you are here, correct? Question mark. Here he is.
No, that was Gupta.
Gupta.
Oh man, there's so much in here right now.
Busy bees.
Yep. There's the question. I knew I had it. That is. I'm not aware that I should know.
They're saying, where do you want to start?
Oh my.
We're seeing you as a separate entity, but we also see you in your separateness as being consumed with discovering. They're acknowledging that in a positive sense. They're noting they're using the word quest for survival. I don't know if the word survival is appropriate or not. But you want to move ahead. You want to be better than who you are. You want to think clearer than you're thinking. You want to know answers. You want to understand. You want to be clear. And interesting, I'm getting you want to be forgiving. These are all things that are rolling around in your persona, which is, I think, terrific if you're willing to go there, because most people don't. And they're saying, dig deep, keep doing keep doing what you were meant to do or meant to be. I don't know if you have a particular pursuit. This survival. But it's not physical survival, it's mental stress or some emotional survival. Something has flipped you around, but that's good because it's got you shaken up and you're looking. That's when people look. I think this is great. I'm getting goosebumps on that one. And they're saying the survival you speak of is only momentary. They're saying clarity is on the way, but whatever has transpired is a huge gift for you. I want you to look at it that way, where you are as a gift. And they're saying take advantage of it. And I'm clear on that one. That was your energy is amazing to me right now. It's like you just landed on Mars and you're exploring. You need to talk to Mr. Tesla.
And Victor, that song is in your head constantly. So I appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
That's
apropos.
You have a lot of energy around you.
Yeah.
As soon as I put your name up, I was flooded with energy from the other side. Most of it's from your mother's side of the family. One entity, very specific, entity is from your father's side of the family. I feel there's mainly females on the mother's side that's here, but they're saying 3 or 4 male energies too.
Yeah, but the good thing is, Andrew, you're willing to look in the mirror.
Yes.
But they want you to be alone right now. I don't know if you're in a relationship, but I would not be pursuing one at the moment. You've got to digest this, they're saying. Being alone is going to keep you more vigilant and introspective, for what the word is today.
That's the day, word of the day.
Yeah.
It's not proclivity, it's introspective.
They're showing me you walking past women and just pushing them aside. Just not out of being rude, but just not now. So
Yeah.
I would do that for a while. Enjoy the singleton. Singleton?
Yeah.
Singleton. Where does Andrew live? Where is he?
I'm not. Where are you,
Andrew, what part of the world are you in?
Yeah. And I'm hearing while you're going past them, yes, mother's side of the family is overwhelmingly female. Oh, good. But while you're going past them, is I will circle back to you, is what you need to say to these women that you may be interested in later. I will circle back to you. And what does that mean? When is that going to happen? No, those are the only words you need to give to them. Because if it's meant to be, you'll circle back. Because right now you're moving forward.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to go backwards, but you'll circle back to thinking about them. For to be single and introspective.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then if you're doing that, you're right on track.
North Carolina coast. So are you at Camp Lejeune? Just a thought. Wilmington, Camp Lejeune. Anyway.
Well, that's perfect. Then you got right where you need to be. Good job.
Yeah. Love that. Yes. No, but yeah. But in other words, those ancestors are with you to help you with your introspection and they're providing you with a lot of information. And that's why I think you're telling him that he needs to be single and
yeah. Well, he seems to. So maybe that's just validation, or
yeah, that he's already working on.
Yeah. Good.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, we got our money's worth on that.
Okay. And Davy Jones had a question in here. Davy Jones. Oh, there it is. Highest and greatest. He was the first one to say that. Oh, further north, Outer Banks. Oh, okay, thank you. That's the only place I've been in North Carolina.
Davy Jones.
Yes. And you think of the locker, and I think of.
I'm getting a new one today.
Oh, what do you got? What are you thinking today?
There's an old movie poised in the early 1900s, and a guy it's his job to walk in the park with a stick with a nail in it and pick up trash.
Mm-hmm.
So they're showing me you with a trash picking up poker tool. Walking through a park, you got a bag, you're picking up the trash. I have no idea where this is going yet. But you're walking around, you're looking at the ground with the bag in your hand, pole in the other hand, and you are just picking up a piece of trash here, a piece of trash there, and putting it in the bag. And you're doing it with lackluster enthusiasm. In other words, you're just doing it. It's your job. That's what you're going to do. And you're just muddling along is the word I'm hearing. I don't know if you like to pick up trash. I have no idea why but it's that kind of a job that they're telling me it's a stable job. It's a consistent job, and you just keep moving. But there's not a lot of aha moments in it, unless maybe you find the diamond ring laying on the ground in the park. But this person or image I'm seeing is just plodding along, doing a job, with no anticipation of doing anything different, going in another direction. I'm hearing the word stagnant now. It's a mindless job. It doesn't take any training. You learn it in 5 minutes. But there's no challenges, nothing to conquer, nothing to, what do I want to say, push yourself to achieve with. It's just stagnant. And I'm going to go with this may be a reference for you. You're not pushing yourself to broader horizons, brighter skies. You're not taking on any challenges. You're just sort of drifting. I don't know if that's your MO or you need somebody to kick you in the butt and say, come on, you can do better than this. So we're going to say, you can do better than this, whatever it is you're doing. And I think I'm done.
Okay. And I'm getting the same feeling I get, Scott, when your mom comes in, but this is for Davy. I double checked, it's not your mom.
Okay.
And she's not quite as insistent and strong as your mother. You know what I meant? Because it hurt. It was painful. Actually, they're saying there's two people. Is your mother on this side or the other side? Because it could be a grandmother. I'm not getting any closeness to this person. I'm just that I feel like it. Feel like what? What do you feel like, Davy? You feel like what he's saying? What? Anyway, I'm feeling your a female entity is here, and they have got a hold of your arm, and it's almost like they have a hold of your arm and your hand, like they're holding on with two hands to you, and they're telling me their energy. They're holding on to you with their energy hands. They want you to pay attention to the messages that they're bringing to you. Know that I'm doing my best job. Oh, not motivated enough. Yeah.
Well, see, that's a choice on your part. You can keep doing what you're doing, and you'll survive, just like the guy in the park picking up trash. He just has no desire, but he has not made the decision to make his life different, better, more challenging. Depends on your comfort level and what you're willing to tackle. I don't think that anybody has told you you can't do it. I think you just don't know. Are you thinking about tomorrow? Are you thinking about 10 years down the road? Are you, it's easy to come home and turn on a TV rather than go out and do yard work kind of thing. Get things done. So they're urging you to.
This side, it could.
You know what?
Grandma,
here's where they're going with this thing. You get at the end of your life, and you're sitting here looking back. Are you going to be happy with who you are now, or are you going to say, "Gosh, I wish I had done da 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 instead. I wasted my life doing that when I could have done that," kind of thing. So ponder that for a moment, if you will. Hello, Kristen.
Christine. Yeah.
I'm one that thinks ahead. I don't want to look back and have regrets. So, what would you be regretting about your life now?
Yeah. Okay. And when you put sister on there, your mother's sister, so your aunt, that's who's here. That the energy went up, and she's trying to make you.
Ooh, I get that.
Okay, she's got a message for you, but you need to listen. You need to. What is the?
I'm hearing you could be better than you are.
Oh, definitely. But there's something about her. Your memories of her, and whether she always told you you could be better than who you are. But the other thing, and the monotonous, mundane routine, what they're saying is tap in to spirituality, tap into the divine, and you will get downloads. And thanks for the one word answer, Davey. Could you expand on that, please? Yeah, listen to your heart.
Yeah,
aren't you asking questions? Go ahead. We're still on.
You're allowed.
On this. Yeah.
You're allowed one question.
Well,
I'm teasing.
Yeah, and she's really holding on tight. Her son had a fight with me lately. Oh.
Her aunt?
His aunt. His aunt.
His cousin?
He had a cousin. I hope he doesn't cause me any
Go
problems.
in third eye room and level it out.
Yep. Oh, the energy is lightened up a little bit with that.
But she's a go-getter.
Yeah.
She's the one that would be cleaning the house the whole time you're sitting there in her house. Well, I want you to look at, I don't know what the fight was about, but here's where I want you to go. There was something to learn from that connection, that interaction, that encounter, whatever you want to call it. And I want you to step back, and I want you to be the bigger person. So this other person had their point of view, and you did too. And you were all caught up on, I'm right, no, you're right, I'm right, I'm not right, that kind of thing. So, do you want to be right or do you want to win? And level out, and then I let him have his opinion. But I would send him some positive energy rather than the "I hate you" energy kind of thing.
Yeah. And she's emphasizing, and I'm talking emphasizing, that it was a communication breakdown. It's a miscommunication because, um, and it's specifically on your receiving hand that it's miscommunication. So somewhere in the translation from him to you was miscommunicated. Whether he did it in a, I have no idea what transpired, but if he did it in a poor attitude or with anger instead of love, then you need to flip that away. But I was hoping she'd come in for a message, and she is. So what Victor's saying, what
Move it, move it, move it.
yeah, what Scott is saying, but the third eye room is very important. The eye to eye contact with him. You don't have to be in front of him physically. Just take him to the third eye room, and she's giving me a lot of positive energy will come out of this miscommunication.
And if you've got the cojones, call him up and say, "Hey, I'm sorry that was a mess. If you know it was a miscommunication, convey that to him."
He started shouting, and then we hung up.
That's when you say, "Do you need a hug?"
Yeah, when somebody started shouting.
If you've got the control to remember to do that.
And when, as far as calling him up right now, she's advising against it right now. She's saying give it a day or two.
Yeah,
I warned him not to do this.
he's still holding energy about
to do this with me again. Okay. Yeah, but you need to let it go.
Or you can do the dance step with it.
And that's what I was thinking when you were going to say about the dancing.
Yeah, he stepped on your toe. You apologize even though he stepped on your toe. And that neutralizes a lot. You take the blame, doesn't matter.
Well, she's saying not. You already warned him not to do it again. Yes, the forgiveness prayer, the Ho'oponopono prayer, a Hawaiian prayer is very important. But she's saying do not apologize to him straight out because then he'll feel he can get away with it again.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's what she's saying. Because believe me, she's giving me the energy as in my interpretation of what she's trying to say. So, and she's saying to stay steady with your convictions. Stay away from antagonizing. Trying to make sure what she's telling me that I need to portray to you. Stay steady, not think that I'm always right. No, but to use the third eye room, find out what your intuition will tell you what the problem is, where the miscommunication or where the block is for him. Again, it's how he's sending it to you. You're receiving it with positive energy. That's what I'm feeling. But as it comes in, it gets misconstrued.
Be patient with him.
Yeah, be patient.
And be neutral. Don't hammer back at him.
Yeah.
Say, okay, I'm sorry you see it that way.
Yeah, but she still wants you not to back down to him. She's trying to give him messages too, and he's not listening.
Okay.
He's not listening at all.
So be the bigger person, neutralize the energy to the extent you can. That's all you can do.
But a lot of positive energy on your receiving hand is just the communication where it connects with family. She's very specific about that. She grabbed a hold of me in a different area, my lower arm, and now it's all in my hand. So saying that it's definitely miscommunication and everything. Hi, Jamie Cook. Yes, it's not your account, so that is not your name. Got that? Okay. I hope that helps, Davy, because yeah, she is with you and she's paying attention.
Good
Just
morning, Jamie Cook.
don't compromise, yet don't be antagonistic either. You'll work out.
Run with that. Make it neutral.
Neutral. Okay, so Victor wanted a question again. Okay, so what other thing was
This is a
Victor?
quickie, so we can move on.
Yes,
Um,
he was asking about
Partners.
bikers and partners,
and then I
and
got into the biker thing with the kids.
well, you already said the wolf, and I said bikers because I know he prefers bikers. So the wolves.
Okay, so are we okay with Victor?
No.
Oh.
So I was manifesting my biker. Hope I can manifest my. Well, hope I can. Really?
Well, stand out on a street corner, wanted biker, with your sign. I'm not being serious about that. That's what came to me first. Well, hey, if I was looking to connect with a biker, I'd go hang out where the bikers are. Wherever that is in Sweden.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know what bikers do in
Do
Sweden.
they have a clubhouse? Do biker bars?
I'd go get a job there's a company here, Harley Davidson. They're a motorcycle manufacturer, but there's also a dealership that makes a big
Many dealerships around the area. Yeah.
And go get a job working in a biker store. Seriously, I don't know what people do in Sweden for getting their bike stuff, bike clothing, and bike everything that you could go
Paraphernalia.
Yeah, go get a part-time job there.
He can't. He has to be careful with working.
I don't know how that.
Oh, I know.
Volunteer.
No, that you love to work with kids. Bikers work with kids.
Oh yeah.
So there's your tie-in. Okay. So if you need help with the children, whether for whatever reason you need, you're thinking about bringing bikers in to help out, get a hold of some of the clubhouses, the biker clubs.
Oh yeah, go to the biker clubs
because they'll help out.
Just go hang out with them, see what's what. I don't know what it takes to become a biker, other than a motorcycle and a leather jacket.
Yeah, you better be careful getting a leather jacket before you meet the bikers.
I don't know what's the ceremony called when they take you in. There's always a ceremony at the end.
I have no idea.
Like I pledge allegiance.
I have no idea.
I don't either.
I've never been to one, but
well, when you're going to a gang,
yeah. Well, and they're called, instead of motorcycle gangs these days, motorcycle clubs. They're trying to elevate their thing because they do help a lot of people out, and so I would encourage you to get a hold of them for that reason. They see how much you help kids, and that might be your connection.
Go in and
I think that is your
clean
connection.
their bikes.
No, you don't touch a biker's bike. You do not touch. If you're allowed to touch, then you're very privileged. Yes, but you don't go in and ask.
Dust and polish.
Believe me, it would be too scary for me. If they give me permission, no problem. But hold on, get these. Okay, Lizzie Ann, you're next. What is your question? Did you already post one? I think you did. I'll have to look further. I have to get all these other ones out of the way. Katie says, love a general if you have time. She's the first of the ladies to put that in there. Any guidance? Yes. Jamie, we've got you. Okay, so we're going to go with Katie, then Pam, and I'll back off. I'll do first. Okay. Pride, what pride? P-Ride?
Biker pride.
Go to bike nights at different places. Oh, bike nights, yeah. And yeah, biker pride too. They might have pride night Pride parade too, and those would be a good
You're
good to
welcome.
see. Yeah. Wow, look at these. They're popping in. Thank you, thank you,
You
thank
got to
you.
move faster here.
Okay.
Move it, move it, move it. So I don't know where it came from. I just
There you go.
walked out that person.
I told you Katie was going to be next, then Pam. So,
Katie.
Katie Newkirk.
Katie Newkirk, 9716.
And there's Lizzie Ann. Okay.
I am seeing a hawk. I am seeing a hawk flying through the air up close. It's, it's a higher elevation, but it's not. But it's your head on the head of the hawk. And you're just soaring. And you're just gliding. You're just, whatever hawks do, they circle and they. Let me figure out why they're getting imagery. But I'm getting a lot of tranquil energy with you. You seem like you're just soaring, but you're above looking down. It's like everything's pulled together and you're just observing. You're not upset about anything. You're not, and they're saying that's a good place to be. You're neutral. You're not in a state of anxiety. You're not in a state of, oh, we wish you this. Keep soaring. Falling to the ground is not your MO. We want to keep you at higher elevations. Your mindset is perfect for where you are now. Looking down is not in the sense of you are better than others. Looking down is to observe how vast the horizon and your opportunities are. You're digesting the horizon. You're looking for your next move. You're trying to look from the highest elevation possible. Soaring high suits you, not in lofty terms, but you think big, you think clear, you think, what would I say, grandeur, you think, but you appreciate a sunrise, you're enamored by the beauty of the world and the heights and the possibilities of the unseen worlds kind of thing. So they're saying keep this view, keep absorbing, and keep sailing. And I just get a really grounded feeling with you, which is contrary to soaring, but you're grounded while you're soaring. So and that makes any sense or not. It's more validation than anything else. Still not connecting the sun. That didn't come in there at all. Other place.
Still not communicating with my son.
I'm trying to figure out what I need to do without having any direction. Well, you're still, but I like where you are. You're looking at the whole picture. You're not trying to chisel out one piece of it. You're waiting for the pieces to come together, however, and
in divine timing they'll come together.
Yeah, the sun thing though isn't even around you. Can you let that go for a while? They're saying the sun has to find his own place. And for right now, I would tell you just open the door, let him go, and say, be happy, find me when you need me. Because he's not going to hear anything you tell him.
He won't believe.
No, he thinks he's got all the answers. Just ask him.
Or the significant other has the answers.
You stay where you are because you're in a good place. Let him go crash on the playground if he wants to. What they're saying, it's not your job. They don't want you to soften his blow, his fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to. He's not going to learn until he bangs his head against the wall. And you did your job. You birthed him. You've raised him the best you can do, and they're saying it's his adventure now. So I'm glad you are where you are. I just want you to stay there. My personal preference. If you get intermingled with him, it's only going to mess you up. Okay, well that's That's their chosen path. Let them do
Yes.
their dance on the dance floor. You just stay in the band and keep playing music
Mm-hmm.
and watch what's that ball that circles. What do they call those? The balls in the ballroom that have all the
Disco balls.
disco balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let the disco ball keep shining on them. They're saying they will find their way. Hello to everyone back.
Tell you. Let's see, what was I going to say? Oh, breathing is very important to you right now. You said to embrace the earth or something to get
I just
natural
see.
some earlier.
I can clearly see it. She's like you're in an airplane looking at the whole platform, wondering what's going on in there, but you're happy up here where you are.
Yeah. Yes, and I won't back down from being.
And that's perfect. We've been dealing with a lot of people reclaiming their power lately, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, and Jess has come in, and she's one of those ones. So, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, but
He needs to grow some disco balls.
yes, yes, he does.
I love that.
There's someone who has his right now. Yes, in a ringer. I'm just saying.
Oh, he chose the situation.
Yes, he did.
There's gifts for him. He's not prepared to hear that, however.
And the lessons are going to be harsh, but it's what he needs to learn right now. Otherwise, he's going to keep repeating it. And you don't want to be another 30 years down the road where he repeats it again. So let him learn
But
this
you know,
lesson.
when he knocks on the door, you just open your arms
Mm-hmm.
and give him a hug.
Yep. Not, I told you so. Just, yes, we understand
No,
you being
it
honest.
works.
Yeah,
We're happy with that.
we're with you on that. But it's his choice. He chooses to grow some or he chooses not to grow some.
This will teach him to do one or the other.
Yeah. And then again, if he doesn't grow some, then the
Next.
lesson will be coming back.
Yeah.
Just, and like I said, you don't want to wait 30 years down the road to have him go through it again. So back off and say more power to you.
They're telling me
Go
you're
for it.
doing your job and you're doing it right at the upper level. So you're flawless at the moment. So stay there.
Yeah.
Just keep on top, looking down on the situation. Don't try to get in it.
And I'm hearing breathing, and
Mhm.
April 20th being Earth Day is going to be a significant day for you. If there is any celebrations in the area, because it'll be the 18th, well, 17th, 18th, and 19th that the celebrations most likely are, because the 20th is a Monday. So look for the Earth Day celebrations. There's something significant there for you. So I hope you get out and about if you can. I know you're still recovering from surgery. So how are you doing with that? How is your health right now? You're going to be laughing about
I
that,
am.
and then the word proclivity will come up too.
Proclivity and disco balls. Yeah.
Yeah. Minutia, and yeah, we love the words introspective today, though. Okay, so how are you? Okay, while we're waiting
I
for
think
Katie.
she's doing great.
Yeah, all right. I've been standing my ground. Yes, my oldest son said I'm getting grouchy as I age. No, I just won't put up with as much as I used to.
Perfect.
Amen. You got. Now, which one do you like the best? Oops, hold on a minute. Let me find it. Is it the Spellbreaker's Prayer or the other one? I like this one today. I call back my power, energy, and magic from all corners, people, places, and situations that have been draining, siphoning, or stealing from me, consciously or subconsciously, intentionally or unintentionally, from all realms, worlds, and directions of time. I am safe, sovereign, and protected. So shall it be. Please, if you can, take a picture of this, say it in the morning and right before you go to bed because of the energy throughout the day and preparing for the dreams coming in. It will help. It does. And you will see a significant change in those people who have been stealing from you. and borrowing your energy, power, and magic. Okay. Yeah.
You're right, Jess. We do need a T-shirt. Is that the John Wayne move?
Oh,
Or not
Gabriel
John-
doing the
John
iconic
Travolta.
disco. Okay, I will work on that. Thank you for that inspiration, Jess. I appreciate that. Yep. Okay.
So your
Yes.
arms are open. You can't do any more than that.
Yep.
Go. Be happy. I
I
think you're
screenshot
doing
it.
a great job.
Good, good, good. Okay, so we got that one done. And it's Lizzie Ann Stern, and she did have a. I know you did. Yes, for my highest and greatest good.
I would know
Lizzie
if
Ann.
Gabriel.
And then Pam, you're next, because I thought it was the other way around, but Lizzie Ann's next. And then Pam.
Likes to dance. Correct. I agree with that. Just jive. We're doing Lizzie Ann now.
Yes.
Was there a question or just the highest grades? Okay.
Highest grace, yeah.
They're showing me on the back of a what I would call a paint horse. It's bareback. You're sitting on it. I see reins. I don't know if you're into horse riding or not, but the horse isn't moving, and you don't know how to get it going, and you're not on a saddle, so you don't have the right gear. Really, a saddle would be better. But you're not making an effort to get it going. You're just sitting there. Why are you just sitting there? So, do we want to reference this to your life? What are you sitting on in your life that you need to get going on? Would be my take on that. You're expecting it to take care of it. You're expecting it to get going on its own momentum, and you haven't. When you take your heels and you kick them in the back a little bit, and that nudges them forward. But you're not even doing that. You're just sitting there. You're in no danger. The horse is not a violent horse. It's waiting for instructions, and you're not telling it where to go, how to go, or how fast to go. Does that make any sense, correlation for you in your life? So, what do you need to kick in the butt to get it going? Where's Lizzie Ann? Is she here in this part?
Yeah, she's here. She was here
I
just a
mean, in
minute.
this part of the world.
Yeah, I don't remember where you're at, Lizzie. If you can let us know that, appreciate it. Taking notes at the same time.
You're still up for antidepressant. Cool.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you for that. And I hope you're proud of yourself, because that's a big deal.
I've been seeing a lot of things about these frequency machines. I was thinking of buying one. I'm thinking of her antidepressant thing. These frequency machines, alter your brain waves and your correlated energy feeling about them.
Well, have you heard of this thing called YouTube?
Mhm.
Have you heard that you could put in exactly what you want?
Oh, can you put the frequencies on that? I haven't.
You can
tried it.
ask for those frequencies, and they'll pop up.
I always wonder how
tons
accurate
of
they are
video.
coming back over the phone, though. That's what I wonder about.
Or the internet.
How
Pretty
sure,
accurate.
How sure they are. I've wondered about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you asked a question, and
Lizzie Ann's on a horse. She's not telling it to move. And that's what I'm getting.
okay. So I know you were here, Lizzie.
So if she's not, we can go to the next one.
Yep. The next one is Pam, and I have to start. So you have to back off. I'm just saying. Okay. No, let's see. I'm trying to find Pam's question. General. First thing that popped to me, Pam, is male energy. One from a past life, which is at the base of the right side of your head, just at the neck, where the neck and your head join. It's painful. That could have been a way of unliving you. but that same energy is going through to your eye. What that tells me, it's a male energy at work.
Oh,
Um,
that's Pam.
yeah, it's Pam. And then, yeah, hiding things in plain sight.
Hmm.
A lot of negativity around your eye. Um, not okay. What they're saying, it is not necessarily your the boss or the owner. It is I get subordinates are causing problems. Um, vendors. Oh, they're saying vendors too. Vendors are trying to cut corners. Yeah, I haven't felt this one before, but it's definitely at cutting corners and deceiving not only you but your clients, your customers. And then they're pointing towards your solar plexus. Do do exercises to strengthen your solar plexus, the intuition, they're saying the strength. They're showing me the strength card, the sun card, Leo energy. Well, they're saying Isis, uh, and a lot of Leo energy in building up your solar plexus at this time. And the third thing they're showing me, which actually was the first thing they brought to my attention, is your left knee. Are you having problems with your left knee currently? Because I'm inside the left knee on the top inside left knee.
Louisiana.
Yeah, well, guys, let it be. I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I know she thought we didn't address her.
You know, we're doing highest and greatest.
Are you done with Pam? You want me? Are you wait? Are we?
Well, I was waiting on a little bit of a reply.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess she doesn't want to play. So your turn.
But
Oh, my foot too. Okay.
well, this came early on, but it came back again in that there's a conflict with you. They repeatedly are telling me you aren't who you think you are. Now that's not a bad thing. It's just you have an identity rolling around that they're saying isn't really applicable to the energy that you are capable of expressing. They say they know you're working on it, and they're saying you're diligent. But they want to be clear that you have to look deeper than where you've gone before. I don't know if this makes any sense. I know you're working on this, so I'm not being critical. There's something they're saying heart. You have a heart of gold, but you haven't something about you haven't dug deep enough to find the nugget. There's still there's a little there. I sense a lot of guarded energy about you. And they're showing me that's interesting. They're showing me this big heavy jacket, not a straight jacket, but something with a big huge zipper on it. And they want you to unzip the zipper and climb out of this coat, which I would take as protection or a guarded energy field or something. But I clearly see you as like a bodysuit. You unzip this thing and you're climbing out of your old skin. So I'm going to leave you there with that because I don't know where else to go.
And I just got it for you on the right side of your heart. Somebody around you saying age, brother, cousin, male energy. And I asked father side or male energy, and they're saying male energy. So again, it could be a female, but it's somebody close to you, and it's painful. So that I think, even though the left knee hurts from me. Ooh. And you said your right side is all whacked. It's coming from this energy, from this male energy that's sending you negative energy because it's an arrow to the side of the heart. Did not hit the heart. Just so you know that. Did not hit the heart, but wants to make a difference. And it goes down further too, to a younger energy as well. Both male, so I don't know what that's about.
Climbing out of that skin thing, though, is you finding you're, and I think you're doing it. I think you're in the middle of it. You're in the process of shedding old beliefs, old understandings, and old feelings about yourself, old programs. And this may be just more validating than informational if you're already there about climbing out of your skin. They're saying you're anxious to shed your skin. So there again, more validation.
Yeah.
But you're on track.
Have you been writing lately, Pam? I think I've seen that you have because the right hip is feels like it has to do with riding horses. A fellow Phoenix.
Hope that helps.
Anything else from Gabriel?
She's asking if are you safe?
Yeah, you have it on the back of your head. That tells me it's a past life that you're dealing with. But from the energy going from the back of the head to the front of the head, it means that person was in a past life with you. And it feels like they're male from a past life and male in this life too. And they're also showing me that on your ear chakra and in your temple there's pain too. So yeah, it just keeps growing. What does she need to do? And the only word they're saying to me is ground. So listen what you said and
She
then
says
ground.
she hasn't been writing.
Oh, you haven't been writing? Okay. Maybe that's healing. No, it's not healing. Maybe that's what you need to do. How's the weather up there? Next thing in past life. Yeah. Okay. Writing is important too. No, I said riding it like horses. Yes, definitely. Okay. And journaling is very important today, just so you know. Ground.
Anything else? Is she questioning or is she agreeing?
Anything else that she needs to do besides ground? What else did you saying that she's on the right path and
You're not doing anything incorrectly. Show me a pair of binoculars. Just keep looking through magnified glasses and look at details. Look at dig deep. Look at what you're thinking about, what your ponderings are. When you have a thought, ask yourself, why did I have that thought? Maybe counter the thoughts. They're giving me the word unveiling. You're unveiling, which means you're looking through clearer eyes. Stigmas. I think you probably are shaking a lot of maybe past programming, which we all deal with, and going, wait a minute, that's not how I see it, even though they told me I'm supposed to see it that way. So here you know.
So ground, breathing, and they're suggesting stretching or yoga as well. Breathing is what Jess brought into it. Sorry about that. Okay.
So go, be happy, my dear.
Yeah.
Keep unzipping.
Shedding these layers. Okay, Lizzie Ann. We've already gotten through. And did you not hear us, Lizzie Ann? So let us know what that. I know you said you were leaving, so I don't know what that was about. But
we did answer you.
You did answer.
Okay.
It's 12:12. Well, it's 11:11 right here. 10:11. So that means it's 11:11 Mountain Daylight Time. Yeah.
Thank you, my dear. You are welcome, my dear.
Jazz, you're in, but you did not put in a question. I have Christine, and then, oh, there's your question, Jazz. So your third one, Jazz. We've got Christine Lanigan. Anxiety attacks.
I've been running into a lot of those lately. Not well. I don't know where you get hung up on medical conditions. I know there are some people who chemically lack a dopamine or whatever the heck's in there, or whether this is fear of the unknown. The problem is whatever's going to happen is going to happen, whether you get yourself sick about it or not. And that's interesting. They're showing me homeless people. I don't have a lot of encounters with them, but I know a person that did. And she was telling me that the culture, if somebody needs a quarter, the person sitting next to them, if that's the last quarter they got, they give it to them and they don't worry about it. They aren't worried about tomorrow. That might be the epitome of what it's like to not worry about tomorrow, being a homeless person. But they're saying, what have you got to lose? And I'm just going to give you words from my own experience. Everything works out. I deal with plan changes 18 times a day doing what I do outside of this and coordinating appointments and blah, blah, blah. And at the beginning of the day, sometimes things just go wonky. But I always figure out a way. I always get through it. The sun sets. I do make it home. And you just, yes, I get that. So that's possibly, in terms of being scared about everything, how long have you been this way? Is this lifelong, or did something trigger you? If you're scared about everything, that is, I want to go past life, possibly. Were you were you living in the jungle and everything was trying to eat you? But you're on high alert all the time. That's got to be exhausting.
Yeah.
High alert. Have you been? Has anything attacked you lately? Have you been bitten by tigers? Have snakes tried to crush you? Have strangers in the night? See, what I'm getting at, none of that has happened. And the more you think about it, you're just encouraging the universe to send you that. I think you need some self-hypnosis or what do they call it? Gosh, I've had it done. They do it with ADHD people. It's a set of frequencies that they put through your ears, and they run frequencies through one headset to the other, and you feel these brain waves going through. I think you're just out of balance. Among other things, it has been lifelong. And this isn't a 5-minute conversation, but there's lots of things I could suggest to you that you might try. I need to call some cohorts. You could email me if you want. Mm-hmm. And I could get the name of the treatment. I took 10 sessions of this stuff. It was amazing. I just wanted to see what it was like. But you're out of whack. Venereal Beach, that's one of them. Yeah. But there's tons of frequencies out of there.
Feel out of balance.
And women, we've all got 2 hemispheres, but men have a smaller processor between the 2 halves. And women can just process words and whatnot much faster than men do, generally. But there are therapies. I wouldn't just sit, if you are this wigged out all the time, I certainly would I wouldn't do drugs.
No, that should be the last
thing.
Resort.
But being that scared all the time can't be fun. So it's like, are you the kind of person that is afraid a plane's going to crash into you if you walk outside? I mean, it could, but nothing you can do to stop it. That's what your higher guides are for. They're keeping you out of distance. They're keeping out of danger. They're keeping you.
There's too many blocks up. She's not listening to me.
Yeah, these 2 hertzes that Jess just throw up there, those are very.
Yeah, very good.
And what Julie's talking about, go on YouTube and find generators that make those hertzes and play with them, see what they do. But you've got vibrations that are hugely misaligned. You're a good person, but don't let this eat you up. And I wouldn't sit around not dealing with it. But I don't the medical world, I don't think is something you need. I think you need somebody with some understanding, some uh, even to get white noise machines. You bet. Hope this helps.
Hold on just a second. I'll get you something. Let's see.
You pulling up your movie thing for you.
Okay. Oh, stop already. Okay. Put that off. Okay. This is it. This will help you get to theta. It's an only 5-minute meditation. It really helps people. And theta is a higher state in your mind. It'll help calm you down. It will help you get grounded. There's a lot of things you can go to on YouTube. Uh, Grounding meditations, balancing meditations, guided meditations. Guided meditations are the best. Some people don't like those. Some people just like
Noise.
music, noise. This is just noise,
There's
Christine.
always Abraham Hicks. Look her up on YouTube and put in Abraham Hicks anxiety. Abraham Hicks, I'm scared. And she 4 or 5 of her videos will come up and see what her take is on all of that. Even if you go online and
Yeah.
generate a metronome, a musical metronome, and set it at 42 to 43 beats per minute, and just listen to the ticking like an old clock, that brings you down. And but you're dealing with the program. You've got to get down, but you've got to alter the program. So whatever the fear base is, that's what you got to dig in for. So there's tons of things you could explore.
Yeah.
And if you've got any questions, email one of us. And
Yes, both of us, one of us, it doesn't matter. But yes, we're definitely here to help. And it's going to work out for you. I know it will.
well,
It
you're
just
on the
takes time.
hunt. You're tired of this.
Yeah, I know you are. I don't know if you've done any crystals,
Hmm.
but crystals and other rocks have helped me out quite a bit. I found out recently that malachite helps reduce inflammation, and I've been using it, and yes, it helps. For anxiety and stress and other things, blue lace agate, citrine, chrysocolla, amethyst, hematite, black tourmaline, smoky quartz, malachite, rose quartz, and black obsidian. 10 of this.
Now, I
What?
like what Ali is talking about here: hand on the heart, breathing,
Yes.
and the affirmations.
Yep. And there's videos on that too. YouTube is great for anything that you need really quick to get, like I say, guided meditations or just noise to help you out. It's very good. So hopefully that will help you too. But I know you can do this. Right now, you're at a point where you don't see a way through it because you've been through so much. But we're here. You can do this. We know you can.
So go, be happy.
Yeah. And introspection is very good right now because you're so worried about this anxiety in your head. But what is really going on with your body, your mind, body, and soul connection is very important. For Gymnase, I know how, like, there we go. Black Wizard Stone. And I always forget which the Black Wizard Stone is, but yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's go next. I hope that helps. Please let us know if it does. We are here. You can get a hold of us. You have our email. Jamie is next. And then Jazz, you're after that. Not my account. Okay. This is her actual question, I think.
So who?
Any guidance? This is Jamie. Her name is Jamie.
Hasn't
Yes.
she been on here before?
Yes, she has.
Or she's using somebody else's.
Yes.
Which is fine. I'm fighting with myself, not trusting fear as I should be.
Oh,
Maybe my place down. Okay, if you know all of that, I'm thinking, I'm tuning in.
hold on to some malachite, Christine. That's what I'm hearing.
Hmm. So we see you as confused, as many are, about their identity in terms of who they think they should be in this life functionally. Are you having career issues, not trusting what you want to do? Are you? I mean, I'm not talking about trans or sexual or anything. I'm talking about what there should be. As children, we're taught you should do this, you should do this. There's the shoulds and there's the
Should have,
um,
could, would it.
yeah, should have, could have, would have, and that you get programmed into your mind and that you grow up with believing and incorporate. So something's misaligned here. Part of you knows what you should do. The other part of you is the part that's programmed to say, no, that's not right. That's not what we're supposed to do. Um, but if I don't know myself, not trust the spirit, you need to put you in there with,
With herself?
well, with the other gal who's having all the anxiety attacks.
Yeah.
They could settle each other. You have the understanding, you have the knowing, but there's like two gears fighting each other. You haven't allowed. You aren't okay with who you are. You're mad at yourself. What are you mad at yourself about?
The Ho'oponopono prayer is going to be helpful. Forgiveness.
Are you dealing with the regret, or are you thinking you should be doing something you really don't want to do? I think that's what it is. Part of you is saying, I should do this, and the other part says, I don't really want to do that. And Spirit doesn't know which way to send you. They have a preference, but I think you're letting that preference be overridden by this conflict you got yourself in. You've got the basis for understanding here, but you haven't had the one clear moment where you go, that's what it is. Does any of that make sense?
I'm trying to get a hold of a person that would be very helpful with what you're going through.
I didn't know Christine was having physical.
Yeah, she said physical too. And she's getting shakes from it.
I'm just getting a big pull for you, Christine, about doing this frequency stuff.
Are you doing Christine, or are we talking to
Well, I'm waiting for a response
Jamie
over here.
Oh, okay.
Jamie hasn't sent anything back. And so Christine is still hanging out.
Yeah.
And she's responding. And
yes, this is very helpful for anybody who's having any kind of stress, anxiety. Forgiveness is a very important thing. Forgiving yourself is important.
Christine, just for the heck of it, while we're waiting here, look up. It's on YouTube. I don't know that it's the full length, but go to Beethoven's Seventh Symphony, Second Movement. There's something about the combination of those two frequencies. It's longer on YouTube than where it was when I found it on a playlist. It's not very long, but in its day, it was very popular, and Bashar has said it's the perfect alignment frequency for what that's worth. You could play with that. I pull it up every now and then when I'm on my phone.
So we're not hearing back from Jamie?
Jamie hasn't responded, so.
Okay. Well, hopefully she was here.
Who's next?
Yep, she's here.
Oh, she is here.
And she said yes. So please elaborate on that one.
Elaborate, good word.
One word answer, because we're not sure what you're answering yes to. Please.
We have Victor, Black City, Caroline, 15.
Yeah.
Counseling, yeah.
Yeah. So please. And KK, what's up? You said good morning, but we haven't heard from you too much. And we'll get to Alia.
No horse jokes.
I have Alia in here. I know I had you in here, Alia, but now I can't find you right now.
Kevin hasn't popped in.
I know. Oh, the Alia is after Jamie. That's right. But Jazz, is it Jazz or Jazz is after Jamie and then Alia. Okay, got it. Yes, I've got that. Alia. And you said you have a question, so could you post that question so I can grab a hold of it? And just so, Jamie, we're going to give you a couple of seconds more, and I'm going to play this stuff for anyone who's had a birthday. Somewhere I'll find it. There it is.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
So when I started on this healing journey about 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass, and so I needed to really change the way I was living.
Okay.
Change the way you're living. It's that simple. It's so easy.
Pen. There's a pen.
Okay, she says that sounds about right.
Okay, wait a minute. This is weird. Oh, okay. I used listen to with my mom. Oh, okay, cool. I like that. Is that right? Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of blocks for her, and I'm being told that you're attempting to block off your and they're saying female energy. Usually, it on your left side is where your ego is, and there's a lot of congestion in that area. What you were saying there about that's where you're fighting with yourself, because the your spiritual self is trying to rise above, but it's being fought. Okay, just saying. Thank you, KK. I can definitely feel the fight in your head, and it's specifically in your mind. The two sides. I'm going to get a hold of Michelle Frost and ask her to get a hold of you, because I think she's going to be very helpful for you right now, Jamie. She's been through a little bit of what you have, not everything. And I think a different person's perspective will be very helpful for you. What Victor said, now I had a brain fog. Yeah, I can get that. It's a lot of mess in there, and it's understandable. Nothing you're going through hasn't. Oh wow! And there, I'm feeling that you're really dizzy, not just brain fog, but dizziness too. I was saying yes to.
I'm still confused.
Yeah, we're confused. Oh, what Victor was saying. Now I had a brain fog. Yeah. Okay. All right. But get a hold of me, Jamie. I know you have my information to get a hold of me direct, so please do. We've got a good size group that can help. And again, Michelle Frost's name came up as someone that can help you right now, give you perspective. But let me get a hold of her. I'll talk to her and see what time she can, or how much she can help you right now with what she's got going on. So, yeah. So Jazz is next. Jazz, are you still here? Jazz, are you still here? And Alia, I know you said you had a question. I don't remember if you put it in there though. I'll look. So, Jazz, are you here? Jazz?
Here's the jazz. Here's the jazz. Come in, jazz.
I'm still looking for Alia's question. That's her response to Christine. Yes, Ho'oponopono prayer does work. I see a lot of stuff, but I can't see a question. Yes, Miss Jess. Alia, can you please send me your question? I don't know if you did already.
I thought we just gave it to her.
No, she was saying thank you.
Okay. I would love any help and guidance.
Yeah, I told her to get a hold of me.
Okay.
No, I still didn't write. Well, could you do that? Thank you, Alia. Okay. A large, beautiful estate with a lovely garden and flowers.
That's
Then a
fine,
heavy
yes.
downpour started so strong that I couldn't see a lot of water flowing and hear the noise. What does it mean?
It means you're going to be very wet. You're going to take a shower.
What I'm being reassured of, your dreams will not wash away. Even though you see this, your dreams will not wash away.
Okay, so this is your question. What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Something forthcoming is going to drench you with surprise, is what I got for a sentence. It sounds bizarre. They're saying, be ready for the downpour.
Yeah.
But here's what I'm seeing. Even though you're in a downpour, you're still walking. You've got your coat's a little wet, your hair's a little wet, but you're still moving. You're still okay. And you're seeking shelter. You're not dumb enough to stand out in the rain. You're going to get out of the rain as soon as you can. This all came on as not your own calling. You sort of got caught in this downpour.
Mm-hmm.
But they're saying, see it as an opportunity to seek new shelter. Are you in a situation that you're not enjoying, that you want to get out of and find a new place?
She is looking for a new place, yes. And a beautiful estate.
Well, it's funny because they're saying, as I see you in this downpour, they're saying, don't take the downpour as a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's moving you to a different. So if you're in the middle of something, it's somebody behind you pushing you. Come on, get going, get going.
Don't stay stuck.
Yeah, it's an action that's moving your persona, as it were. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you getting any?
Yeah, I'm getting that. Your woes will wash away, not your dreams. They're very big about when the rain is over with and the sun rises. It may look like a new landscape, but usually, emotions. It may be a new landscape, but it's going to be, I don't want to use the word cemented, but it'll be more cemented and more solid. Your dream will solidify into reality, is what they're telling me. So even though you love the beauty of this estate, it's going to come to fruition and be more solid for you. Come to fruition, yeah. Solidity. Anything else?
No, I'm reading your question again, and then the downpour.
Yeah.
The downpour is a surprise. You couldn't anticipate that. You could anticipate a little rain, but you couldn't anticipate. Wow, downpour. Feel our water flowing, hear the noise. You're caught in the middle of a downpour.
Water flowing and hearing the noise. Yes, I have one with a new home, new land, new country. Yes.
So I'm in your shelter. A downpour.
Yeah. Water is emotions. So you will be going through emotional. And like I said, the woe, to me, woe is a type of emotion. Worry and
I'm not getting
a woe is me. Pity. You're not getting
Well, I keep going back to her in this downpour. I mean, if it starts downpouring, you don't stand there. Get moving. Don't stand there and take it. Don't stand there and get
right.
wet.
But she's in the estate. She's in the building, looking out at all the beautiful estate, large, beautiful estate with lovely garden and
So
flowers.
she could see the water outside, but they're showing me her in the downpour coming out.
So
That's
get
the
out of
image
the
I-
downpour. Yeah.
But
And I could
Or
see
maybe
a
this
lot of water
estate-
flowing and hear the noise.
okay, maybe I had the wrong perspective on it. But I keep seeing her in the downpour, and it was so strong that she could see anything. Like, what does it mean? Washed away.
So the downpour is her emotions because water means emotions. Is that her emotions in getting to this new place?
I think of that much water washing something away.
Of that much water would wash something away.
Or
is what
maybe
you're
she's in the wrong place where there's too much rain. No. Get out of there, quick. She's in this great the landscape.
rich estate, yeah.
Well, if you're dreaming it, watching your dreams wash away.
No, I said your dreams are not going to wash away. That's what the first
That's
thing
what you
that
get.
they were told me is that your dreams will not wash away.
I don't know.
Overflow of emotions. Exactly, Jess. That's what I'm feeling.
This is more your area.
Well, Jess is too.
Yeah, I know. I'm a girlfriend. I'm not.
But you see her out in
I
the
see her out in the rain, but
Yeah.
you're drenched. Is what I kept saying. I was trying to make sense out of it.
solidifying. Yeah. Water bringing new life.
I don't think I'm bringing much insight here.
You just keep seeing her in the rain.
Yeah, in the rain.
Are you saying she's vulnerable?
What I get is if something hits you hard, don't stand there taking it. Get the heck out of there.
Okay.
Take some action, that kind of thing. But I don't know what that would translate to. And she says she's looking for a new country, new place to live, new house.
Okay, my question for you then, what does Gabriel have to say?
She needs to seek cover.
So,
Get out of the rain.
wow.
Why would they say that? I think something's going on with you. There's something in your life going on that you're letting it just drench you, and you're not taking any action to alleviate it. I'm going to stick with that one.
Okay.
And taking shelter would be, whatever's affecting you, get away from it or tell it to knock it off.
Yes, blessings to you.
Think about that. I still think there's something going on in your world that you're letting it drench you. You have an overbearing boss.
Well, she's in the wine business and doesn't like wine anymore.
Yeah.
So to me, that can be emotional when that was your livelihood, yet you don't want to have anything to do with it right now.
There's something she's not seeing. There's something she's not aware of with herself in her situation. There's something affecting you more than you're conscious of. Whether it's energetic or whether it's physical, I do not know.
Yeah. So
I think it's a condition, and I think it's a environment. You don't realize the harm. You're used to it,
yeah,
so you keep enduring it.
she numb.
So run with that, kiddo. If you get some ahas about it, let me know.
Let's see, what is it?
You should do perfume instead of wine.
My nose would not appreciate me if I did that. Does not like perfumes. There was something about it though. It's not coming to me. Okay. I love to make perfume.
That was a good one.
Cool.
Yes, you nailed
Yeah.
that one.
Dragon's blood is not a perfume. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, she's good at wines. Anyway, okay. So that was the last one because Jazz has not come back in. And Lady T didn't come back in today.
So we're on
Carrie.
jazz now.
Well, Jazz hopefully came back, but I haven't heard from her. We went to read her and she wasn't here with her Egyptian roots. Oh, yeah, that's true too.
You're welcome, kiddo. Hope to help.
And Jess.
And don't feel vindicated about that.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to sound so.
There's Jazz.
Haunting.
Okay. May I request for guidance from the universe for the next few months? And Jazz is here. Oh, that's right. You're here too. I'm sorry. Jess, did you put your thing in? Because we have plenty of time. I know I put it in there because I said yes, Jess, and then anyway. Okay.
Okay,
Because
Jazz, they just saw me. They just showed me you getting into what I would consider a taxi cab. And as soon as you get in this cab, the thing just takes off. And from my vision, it's going from my right to my left. And there's a big white building behind it. But you're not driving the car. You got in it, and it took off like a bank robbery, you know, the guy, the getaway car. And give us,
Okay.
but they're saying you're off to the races. It's like you're in a hurry to get somewhere to.
Oops, sorry. You mean to leave it. Off to the races. What? Come on, pay attention.
No, I'm watching. I was looking for the question.
Oh, I had the question
You had
up
it up
there.
there.
That, yeah, there's a question back again.
So she's off to the races. There's somebody you're hanging out with that's not good for you. You got in their car. This car took off, and I don't like the energy about it. And I want to say it's male energy. There's something very negative about this. Yeah, I don't know what it's group, connection, something at work. I get that it's casual encounter. Maybe like you guys get together for a drink somewhere, and more than not one person, but multiples. I'm hearing the influence is negative.
And she started a new teaching job. So
I saw that, yeah.
are you going out with these people at the new teaching job?
Something's not energetically suited for you there. You're in the back seat, is what I'm hearing. Are they not including you, or are you trying to be friends with somebody that you haven't really read their vibes yet? Is this making sense? There's something there's a red flag you're not seeing.
Is it at the new job or
Yeah.
is it okay? It is at the new
I
job.
think it's. But they're saying, I don't want you to keep getting in the car and driving off with them. I want you to go your own way. They're saying create your own parameters. Well, if my life is any example for you, learn to say no.
Try to see.
What was
need
that
to
thing you
get
put up
work
this
done.
morning?
Oh yeah, I can put that up again.
Yeah, put it up again.
Let's see. I can actually share it. I think. Let's see. Allow me to share.
Don't let that bother you. I would tell you to go where the people are that feel good to you, whether it's work or not. Of course, be cordial and be helpful to the point that it is of benefit to all, but don't, just because you're the newbie, don't feel like you've got to.
I'm trying to find a bigger spot for this.
Bend over for them.
Oh, there we go.
Here, this is for you, Jess. It was for
Not
me.
Jess. It wasn't for Jess.
No, Jazz.
Jazz. It sounded like you said Jess. Sorry.
Jazz.
It sounded to me.
Yeah.
Not that it was, but yes. Okay.
So, this is for you. It was for me this morning. Julie brought it for me.
Yep. Hello, beautiful ones. This is where your power is leaking. Every time you say yes when you mean no, every time you overextend to keep the peace, that's not kindness. It's self abandonment. You are the most important person in your life, so choose you. Because when you love yourself unconditionally, you align with the Creator's love for you. Rise above. Yes, exactly. And now let me get rid of the share somehow, some way. Let's see. I don't want that. Okay. How can I hide this? Hide. There it is. Good. Okay, we're back. So I know that was small, but
They're
yeah.
saying lessen your load. Lessen as in lighten. And okay, there it is.
I have a few good friends
Stop
too
trying.
at the workplace. So in this new workplace, that's where it's at, right? Not the previous one. Things are stressful at workplace.
Yeah, that would be that's what I'm feeling in the car. It's just you're jumping in and it's a race that everybody's on guard. I would tell you to isolate yourself. Just do what you got to do. Be pleasant. Be helpful when you can be helpful. If they don't want to be friends, they don't want to be friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I always wondered about these shows where you, in the sitcoms or whatever, they all go out and have a drink together afterwards. That's baloney. Don't they have families? Don't they? Shouldn't they be getting home?
Yeah, and did you answer Jess's question about which offer you took? Because I know she reads you too. So, which song was it that you? My opinion, what? I don't know what. Yeah.
I've lost my feed here.
You lost what?
No words.
Sorry about that. Hold on a minute and get it for you. There you go.
No,
It's
I have
coming.
no one. I've been abandoned.
No. I know it's near the end. So I'll pull up Jess's question because I know Scott would love this question. But I hope that helps you, Jazz. You've got this. Use the third eye room. Why don't you talk
good
about
idea.
that? Yes.
Yeah, those of you third eye. Put these workers in your mind's eye. I want you to look at them. Do them one at a time. Look at them eye to eye and see white light just transferring between each of your sets of eyes and bringing it on top of you if you are able to do that. But I want you to level out the energy between the two of you. Just stare at each other in your mind. You don't have to do this in front of them. And do that a lot, especially whoever you're in discord with. And just level out the energy and do what you can do. You don't have to be everybody's servant, I am hearing. But if you're the new kid on the block, I know that's hard to think. You want to mix in and you want to blend and you want to be part of. I get it. Oh, Jess, don't get me started. She wants to know what she's not seeing.
Yep. So, did you want what's coming in love, or what? I'm curious about what you're not seeing. Which one did you want?
I'm curious
Or
as to
both.
what she's not seeing love. That's both of them together.
Wow, that was weird. Okay.
You've isolated yourself emotionally, my dear. It's hard for anybody to get in there. You're still recovering from the last round, I think. That's what it feels like. I'm going to tell you this story. Some of you know it, some of you don't. I recently lost an employee that had been with me 9 years. I had to let him go. Just things were getting too wonky. I never figured out whether it was drugs or what. But where I was dragging my feet about hiring somebody else to replace him. And I still have not replaced him officially. I have a kid working with me part-time. But where I'm going with this, what I suddenly realized was that I was dragging my feet trying to find somebody with diligence because I didn't want to have to, it was like a bad breakup. I didn't want to have to go through another relationship. When you got an employee every day you're dealing with, much like
Any relationship.
Yeah. And I thought, I just want to be single. I don't want to deal with this stuff. So where I'm going with you, Jess, is you're not done being single. You need to take a breather. I like where you are. I think it's right for you right now. But I've been where you are. I get it. But enjoy being single. You know what that's like. You know the difference between the two. And you know what? I want you to go Abraham Hicks and listen to her. Put Abraham Hicks relationships. Put that in there. Abraham Hicks, attracting love, whatever that. See what she says.
I like that. Attracting love.
Yeah, you can put anything. First thing is go to YouTube, put her name in, and just put some title behind it and some relevant videos will come up. Play with those. I like a lot of what Hicks does. She's very optimistic.
Yeah.
So enjoy being single, my dear. I've been there, especially after a breakup. It's once you get used to go, hey, this is pretty nice. I don't want to have to deal with an employee today. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm free.
And then you got another employee, and
well, this one's, I don't know. I think I'm mentoring. He's like a son. He's not really an employee. I have total power over him.
do you? No, you don't.
I think I do.
Love John Lennon. Yeah. Oh, you need it. Yeah. No. Yes. Sorry. It is that time.
Oh,
It really
where
is
did that
that
last 20 minutes go?
I
Holy
know.
smoke.
Thank you guys for coming in. Gabriel's turn right now.
Did we get everybody
And
covered?
Jess, I feel that it's just a breath of fresh air. I'm 100% with Scott as far as enjoy it right now. Don't be jumping into love, because if you feel you need to love someone, there's one person you need to love more than anyone else, and that's yourself.
And I'm not.
Please.
I'm not being unsympathetic. There's a lack of physical touch that you miss. Things like that. All of that come into it. I get it.
And I understand, but when you have everything that she has in life, and it's what you have, not what you don't have.
Yeah.
She has so much to do. It keeps you
Kiddo's
that
big thing right now.
mom and all that. Yeah, she is.
And
But you are the most important person. You really, truly are, because they can't be who they need to be without you.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, here they're going already.
What? Okay.
Hang on 1 minute. Get rid of this person. Solitude is our word of focus today. Interesting that it was the last pronunciation that we heard that we were interested in, not the first. Solitude has many gratification points for those who understand the benefit. Solitude nurtures you more than you realize. It causes you to find such as us. It causes you to ask questions. It causes you to digest. Solitude enamors you in a way that noise cannot. Solitude brings worlds together. Solitude brings thoughts of concern, thoughts of compassion, thoughts of wonder, thoughts of passion, which all escape you when you are in the confused state of physical connection with noise or people or noisy situations, places where you cannot commune. We offer you the encouragement to commune with such as us, commune with nature, commune with the bird sitting on the branch outside your window, commune with the child playing with the ball, commune with the clerk helping the individual in the store. Primarily, though, we want you to commune with you. It was said earlier, the most important thing for one to learn in their existence is who they are. Each day you're a different person. You are not like any other. Your siblings don't rival you because you were each raised by different parents. Each child that comes along causes a parent to affect another child differently. All of the culminations of life experience are creating you at this moment. We want you to enjoy that moment of solitude. Don't let another interfere. Don't let another take that solitude away from you, because in that solitude, you find out who you are. We honor your understandings and we honor you in your future learnings, and understand that we are always standing nearby. And if it is not us exactly, there are our counterparts who are too many to name, that you each carry with you in terms of access. Until we meet again, we are the Gabriel Collective. We are anxious to help, guide, steer, and mentor. Be at peace. Walk in the sand next to the shore with us until we meet again. Da-da.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
Who said I would like being alone?
Yes.
Looking
And
through my God.
even though you started with introspection,
Yeah.
Jess ended with solitude, and he grabbed solitude. So
They
I
did.
that-
I felt
Yeah.
grab that one with both hands.
Yep. Because to truly do an introspection on yourself, you have to have solitude.
Yeah. If you're in constant distraction mode, you can't go there.
Yeah. Because it's a fleeting second.
Distractions being shopping or addictions or whatever the heck they are.
Yeah. Noise.
Cleaning your house.
Yes. I mean, just the mundane things like laundry, cleaning your house, all that stuff that you got to do on a daily basis. Yes, thank you. Now, I will be at Southwest Herbs tomorrow. Hopefully it's still going on. The event is Rose Perez is teaching us about moringa. So I will be there, and that starts at 11 a.m. I definitely want to go there and do that. I can't remember exactly how much it is, but yes, you get to take some goodies home. And so I'm looking forward to that as well, but learning as much as I can about moringa. I think moringa here.
I've heard a lot about moringa.
Yeah, but
there's powder, there's leaves, there's
everything on a moringa tree is edible.
Really?
Everything. So this would be a good property to have that.
I know of one over in Tempe. I don't know what a moringa tree looks like.
Yeah. Well, we can look at that later. But if you have time at 11 a.m. tomorrow, it would be a good thing to go to Southwest Herbs. You love the place.
Oh, Southwest Earth. Oh, okay.
Southwest Herbs, yeah. That is on Center and Mesa between Apache Trail. I'm sorry, between Main Street and University. So it's a nice old building, old
Right.
home.
Gorgeous old
Yeah,
building.
and it looks just nice and quaint and as you go in. But there's a very big room in back, and so that's where the class
Right.
will most likely take. So that's Saturday. Is Tina doing anything Saturday?
Is who?
Tina, Mr.
No,
Scoto.
not this week.
Okay. So what about Sunday?
No.
Okay. What is she doing? The sound of Cave Creek.
Oh, that could be the Saturday.
That might be the Saturday.
That's up at Mandy's place.
So check online for Sound of
Mystic Horse Journeys.
Cave Creek
She'll
or
have that.
Mystic Horse Journeys. Tina did say go to Sound of Cave Creek in order to find out the information on the event at Mandy's place. Sunday, I will be on the Soul Mentorship with Hazel Martin. I'm looking forward to that. That is the first class, official class, and I'm so excited about it again. Anything else?
I'm just noticing Allie's message. That was good.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Aloneness is when you find yourself complete without others. Yes. When you need not worry about who is there and who is not. When your joy comes from within. Yes. I love that. And this is when you truly know you love yourself. When you can be alone with yourself and you enjoy it. That truly means that you've accepted yourself. Yes. So excited about that. Thank you, Alia. I hope to post that a few more times today. That is beautiful.
that was nice. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
You must be tapped in.
yes, and please share that with us. That's a great thing. So
Yeah, let's get to work. I like that
let's
idea.
all go clubbing now.
Yeah, enough of the spiritual stuff.
Maybe out
let's
there, maybe in Italy it's clubbing time, but it's still a little early here. The sun is shining.
If I could snap my fingers, I would be there with you.
And he would. Someday you'll do that, right?
Oh, that's true. I'm here.
Thank you guys for coming in. Hope you have a wonderful week next week and that the weekend is just glorious for you. Thank
Hasta
you.
vista, baby. We'll be back.
Choose yourself and rise above with love. Thank you so much for being here. We love you.